because I was inverted. Oh, hi everybody. Welcome to the Baker Airguns Quick Look. I'm Donnie Reed, and today we're going to have a real good quick look at the new FX Maverick. A few months back, before the Maverick was announced, I was introduced to a prototype of the Maverick. As soon as I held this gun, I thought to myself, man, this thing is awesome. But what would this mean for my relationship with my impact? Would I lose that loving feeling? Having first-hand experience with most high-end air guns, it really takes a lot to take my breath away. The Maverick did just that. This gun is kind of an amalgamation of an impact and a wildcat, but it is its own gun. And so far as my relationship with my impact was concerned, I could kind of tell that I was on the highway to the danger zone. But alas, the Maverick replaces neither the Wildcat or the Impact. It is its own gun, and there is room for one of each in any collection. Now, like I said, this Maverick has some things from the Wildcat, some things from the Impact, but it's very much its own gun. It has an 89cc power plenum, the largest plenum space on any FX gun. This one is designed with shooting heavy pellets and slugs in mind. It has not one, but 2 amp regulators. FX says that this will help make it easier for the regulators to do their job and should make the gun more consistent so far as velocity is concerned. There's also a slug power kit available for this gun. It does not ship with the gun. You have to purchase that separately. And to really wring all the power possible out of this gun, you'll need to install that slug power kit. All the Mavericks will ship with the FX Smooth Twist X Superior Standard Liner, which is really tailored for pellets and hybrid slugs and maybe some other lighter slugs. Of course, you can always install the Superior Heavy Liner if you really want to use heavier projectiles. There are 3 versions of the new Maverick. We have what I'm using for my review here. This is the Sniper version with the Donnie FL moderator. They're all available with or without a Donnie FL moderator. This one has a 700mm barrel and a gigantic 580cc carbon fiber bottle. The compact version has a 500mm barrel and a 300cc carbon fiber bottle. And there's also the VP or value priced version, which has a 600mm barrel and a 400cc aluminum bottle. While you'll notice the Maverick has its own chassis, it does have a few elements from the Impact, such as the butt pad, the AR-15 pistol grip, the Picatinny rails on all 4 sides of the gun, really convenient for mounting a bipod, lights, or grenade launcher, whatever you like. And there is 20 MOA built into this optics rail, to which I've added my Element Titan scope. It's a really good match. Now from the Wildcat, you'll have the breech and the hammer adjuster at the back of the breech, just like the Wildcat Mark III. This does use the standard side shot magazines, and the trigger is the same as the Wildcat Mark III. And while the safety is in the same place as the Wildcat, you'll find this is not a wire lever, but an actual switch. I like that upgrade. Now, like I said, I've used this 25 sniper version for my review, and while you can obviously tune this gun down pretty much as far as you want, what I wanted to know was how powerful is it right out of the box without the slug power kit. So I followed the instructions from Ernest Rowe's FX Masterclass on how to adjust the regulators in this gun. I have set the front regulator at about 180, 185 bar and the rear regulator at 150 bar. I have also maxed out the hammer spring via the adjust position on the adjuster. FX does recommend a 30 to 35 bar difference between the first and second regulator, obviously with the second regulator being the lower of the two. Now that procedure is very simple, and if you have one of these, I suggest watching Ernest Rowe's Masterclass video on how to go about that. Now keep in mind, FX lists the power output of these guns with the slug power kit installed. It's the absolute maximum that they're giving you. So I wanted to know, how powerful is this without that kit? It's advertised this is 75 foot-pounds with the slug power kit installed. Naturally, I went right to the FX 33.9 grain pellets for my initial testing. Having said that, I got an average of about 940 feet per second with those pellets at about 65, 66 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. That's a lot from a 25. Now the amazing thing here is that at that power level, I got over 90 shots out of this gun. This gigantic bottle and the dual regulator system is extraordinarily efficient. Of course, all that power is worthless if you can't hit anything. So how is the accuracy of the FX Maverick? Well, I tested two projectiles at 100 yards. I used both the FX 33.9 grain pellet as well as the FX hybrid slugs at 26 grain. Those 26 grain hybrid slugs averaged about 10-15 feet per second. As expected, the pellets were more accurate than the slugs. There was a decent amount of wind that day, but regardless, the pellets held the edge. As you'll see in this upcoming clip, with those pellets at 100 yards, I fired a few shots to the target at the very rightmost portion of the screen for my sight in, and then after I was happy with the sight in, I moved one target over, took 5 shots, and put them into less than an inch. Have a look. That's not bad. Sub MOA at 100 yards, first real group of the day, and I just stopped right there. Less than an inch at 100 yards is good enough. You could probably do better than me, you know. So now I wanted to test the FX hybrid slugs. So I sighted them in at a different target, a quadrant target up to the left, went up to the next target on the board and shot a 5-shot 1.5 inch group, about 1.5 MOA at 100 yards. That's not bad. Like I said, the pellets were a little better for me. Perhaps if I had more time to tune the gun specifically for the slugs, they'd do a little better. But regardless, 1.5 MOA at 100 yards is still pretty good. Have a look. And that's what you expect from an FX product. They're extraordinarily accurate. You're usually the weak link in the chain. Part of the reason this gun is so accurate is because of the trigger. Like I said, this is the same trigger system from the FX Wildcat, and it is a wonderful two-stage trigger. It broke for me at about 14 ounces right out of the box. Obvious two-stage, easy first stage pull, solid wall, light crisp break, and it makes this gun very, very easy to shoot accurately. FX makes some of the best bullpup triggers on the market, and the Maverick here, its trigger is no exception. Now, as with any FX product, especially a new one with features like this, the demand is very high. We do have some of these in stock right now at Baker Airguns, and if you'd like one, you better get it because they're not going to last long. Also, placing a pre-order is probably the second best way to get one if we don't happen to have what you want in stock. Now, I'm sorry for all the Top Gun references, but how could I not? It's the Maverick, you know? I thank you for watching, and you guys stay tuned, stay safe, and Fox 1. Never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. And there's no tenderness anymore in your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it, but baby, I know it. You lost that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling. You've lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Whoa. Oh, this helmet. Oh, my ears. Oh, it's too small. Oh, shit. Oh. The things I do for you.
Hi, I'm Dennis Baker with Baker Airguns. Thanks for stopping by. Click the link below.